Live from Petco Park on a beautiful night, this is Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Fielder, David Dahl.
And underway downtown tonight as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing the ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with him. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
High in the air out to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The designated hitter.
Digging in, Charlie Blackmon. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Another 1-2 delivery. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Batting third.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Lays off 1-0. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Runners on first with one down. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Myers is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth,
at the plate, Carlos
the right fielder,
Gonzalez.
number 5.
Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather
Gonzalez.
substantial batting average up in the 330s. The 0-1 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul for strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, Travis Jankowski.
Grounded weakly to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Settling in now, Manuel Margot. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
So he sets him down swinging. Manuel Margot becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Corey Spangenberg stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Swinging a hard liner to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So Will Myers will get a chance to bat this inning following the base hit. Around second now and headed for third, and he is in there. So coming to the plate, Will Myers. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a 400 season at this point. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet as a hitter.
And a base hit as that'll score the run from third, and the Padres will jump out to a 1-0 lead. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Into the box now, Jose Bautista. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. 1-1. Swinging a hard liner to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Trevor Story. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And he takes a called strike 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
First baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Spangenberg trying to get there, He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. In is Gerardo Parra. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play. And digging in now, Alex Dickerson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
First baseman, Alex Dickerson.
Grounded back up the middle. Story scoops it up. A quick out number 1. Here's Chase Headley. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First offering on its way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Parra has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 8.
Now at the plate,
Catcher.
Austin Hedges. Hitting just
Hedges.
a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. And this is fouled at the plate. 0-2, here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Travis Jankowski. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. 3-0 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third. So digging in now, Jose Lobaton. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Myers, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, David Dahl. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Margot racing back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Ready for another chance? Charlie Blackmon. He drew a walk his first time up. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manuel Margot. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And that misses ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gonzalez on the run. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Number 15,
Striding in once again, Corey Spangenberg. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Parra is after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Will Myers. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And the changeup is way low that time. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Dahl will get there, and he puts it away to. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is pulled into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Trevor Story goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Jankowski is going to have room out there as he puts. Stepping in, Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, Jose.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Alex Dickerson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lined hard to center field, and he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Chase Headley. He flew out in his last at bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hard liner to center field. Dahl is there, and they go down in a hurry here. As this coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands. Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
In is Gerardo Parra. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him. And now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out.
High pop up. Dickerson is there, and he's got it for the first out. Into the box, Jose Lobaton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. This is skied into short left center. Myers is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here it comes, 2-0. In the dirt here. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. From the stretch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Clayton Richard is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Charlie Blackmon is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Here's Nolan Arenado. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Colin Ray trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Jankowski on his horse. And that's the third out. Coming to the plate now, Austin Hedges. He'll start things out.
Catcher.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the
shortstop. Ready. Galvis.
Freddie Galvis is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Right fielder number 16.
Here comes the first pitch.
Jankowski.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land on. Touched. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it. Ready for another chance. Trevor Story is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. takes a curveball right on the corner.
This guy's got a tremendous curveball. He just froze the hitter right there. Did you see that?
And that misses 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive to center field. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Ready for another shot now, Eddie Murray. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Number 9, second baseman, DJ
LeMahieu is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Now the 0-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manuel Margot. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Oh, what a good slider down the way. And I'm telling you, late in the game to throw that pitch with that type of precision, man, your manager feels good about the decision of leaving him in.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Corey Spangenberg started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Throw over to first. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
The left fielder, number 4.
Riding in once again, Will Myers. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Lined hard toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Up next for the
so striding in, Jose Bautista, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Wow, the Padres.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Low and away as he misses again. And 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And the pitch on 2-1. Line toward right center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. And that lead disappears with it as this is now a 3-3 ball game. Ready once again, Alex Dickerson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like... And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Digging in once again, Jose Lobaton.
Leading off for the
He'll
Rockies,
start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jose Lobaton.
Matt Strom is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65. Back.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's one. Now here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Jankowski has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. David Dahl comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Liner toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Designated hitter, Charlie.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter.
Leading off for the Padres. Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Headley.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. And the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Dahl patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Now batting, Austin Hedges. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Story brings it in. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
13, shortstop, ready.
Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
And that will conclude matters here in the second. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Nolan
Number 53 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 53.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th. And standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Skied into straightaway right. Heading after it is Jankowski. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Eddie Murray would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. He's set and the pitch. Eddie Murray is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Tom Wilhelmsen will slide in now.
Pitching for the Padres. Number 54, Tom Wilhelmsen.
Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Line drive, right field, base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score as well as they grab the lead here at 5-3.
The left fielder, number 8, Gerardo.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jankowski's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Center fielder.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throwing to second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Digging in to try it again. Corey Spangenberg. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping up now, Will Myers. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So now 2 men in scoring. Myers awaiting the 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score, the runner from third. The throw into second. And he is into second base with a 2-run double. Striding into the box, Jose Bautista. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Wade Davis comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. In for a strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set and the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ball's in pursuit. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead. So coming to the plate, Alex Dickerson. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. On the run is Dahl. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the 2nd out. And he's safe. Into the box now, Chase Headley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Drilled to the right side. LeMahieu's got it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as this. So digging in now. Jose Lobaton. He'll be the one to lead it off. Ryan Howard will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Brad Hand comes on from the pen, hoping to. Ian Desmond is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. He'll come in with an average down to 230, 1 home run, and 4 RBIs. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And no swing, apparently, ball 1. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
Now a ball lined toward right center. And that'll be a base hit, so he delivers off the bench to get things started here in the 9th. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. On to first by Headley, and there's out number 1. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. This is pulled into right, and that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So a big moment in the ball game here. Nolan Arenado, although there are a couple of bases. Carter Capps gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Lays off again. And it's 2-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he just made himself a really tough